Troptions are a currency. It's a weird name, and it stands for trade options. I made up this word. I'm the inventor of Troptions. I'm not the inventor of what Troptions stand for, but I am the inventor of the word Troptions, which stands for trade options. It gives you the option of trading that particular currency for any other product and service that's available in a particular system. A Troption system is a closed system. It can only trade amongst those who are willing to accept it. A U.S. dollar, of course, is also a closed system. It's only good anywhere within the United States of America. Now, I know that other countries, because of the reach that the United States has, also accepts the U.S. dollar. As a matter of fact, it's hard to think of a country that wouldn't accept a U.S. dollar, at least on the black market. But it is a currency that is specific to the United States. I know that the United States doesn't accept certain other currencies. I mean, you have to trade in U.S. dollars if you're here, or you have to go to a currency exchanger. These things you understand. We all understand. Troptions can expand as more and more people are willing to accept the Troptions. Similar to any currency. The value of a currency is determined by two things. This is put a lot of different ways, but I'm going to put it this way. It's determined by its perceived value, which is actually the more important of the two, most of the time. I guess the other one is probably more important, but most of the time for the use of the currency, the perceived value is the most important. What does that mean? That means how much do people think the currency is worth? The U.S. dollar is not backed by gold. It's not backed by silver. It's only backed by the full faith, and I forget the expression, of the U.S. government. In other words, we can come over and blow you up if you don't want to accept our currency, or we can lean on you. I mean, there's the strength of the U.S. government to say you have to take this for all debts, public and private. Not only that, it's a Federal Reserve note. It represents, something. What? Nothing anymore, a debt. It doesn't represent a hard currency of anything. Again, no gold, no silver. I'm not commenting on whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just talking about what is it backed by? The full faith and strength, or whatever it is, of the United States government. Now, what's its perceived value? Its perceived value is extremely high. Anyone listening to this video would probably take a U.S. dollar and if you lived in this country, you have to take a U.S. dollar for all debts, public and private. But other countries might say, no, I want it in yuan or pesos or whatever else. And so that's the difference, of course. Or I want it in euros, or I want it in English pounds, or whatever that particular currency is. So it comes down to the value of a currency is its perceived value. What do people think about it? And of course, that can be and is manipulated. And then the other thing is, what is it actually backed by? Now, a Troption is backed by the goods and services that you can purchase within a Troption system. Whether it's, in some cases, free trading stock, whether it's private company stock, whether it's shares and furniture, whether it's vacations or advertising or consulting services or intellectual properties, courses, so many other things are available to be purchased via Troptions. As a matter of fact, on a site that I'll send you to, that there's a link to, that kind of illustrates the Troptions, what Troptions can be used for. It's GTP, as in Global Troption Partner.